how much that I love you. Let me tell you, me once it. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, didn't know you. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me life. Now that I'm with you, me want to say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me know go one day, wonder what up my baby, that me love, that me love. And I dance and sing and I sing because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Chada, chada, chada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Chada, 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 chada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. Tell me we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under, I know. But your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way. And all the bad things, they turn and away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, just one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's a for me. Yeah, that was it. That was the one right there. One right there. That's the one. That's it. That's the one right there. Yes, it is. Greetings. Yes, Malika. Yes. And I had to come back in to make sure that I was perfecting it in the manner in which I needed to do. Greetings and gratitudes, motherfuckers. How are y'all doing? Greetings and gratitudes with love. I don't know why my screen looks so dark. How are y'all doing? Hey, Mr. Really Doe, Little Baby Tony, Phantom, Latia, Dangerously Black, Robot, excuse me, that Robot, Mom, Nick T, Regina, Beauty Elements, Tap In with Tiff, Michelle, Miss Ty, Cranium, Lakeisha Jackson, Tashina Kid, Charming, Nina Yvonne, Sheeta Truth, Kay Cassie, Miss V. Greetings, everybody. Oh, okay, it is a robot. Okay. Got it there, child. Clarity Dealer, Linda, Lanice, me, Miss Mickey, Mimi Odom, Courtney, Grateful. Grateful, where the hell did you go the other day? I've been waiting on your damn question the other day. Never came through. Nurse Harvey, Body Banging. Girl, I bet your body is banging too. Well, greetings, motherfuckers. Miss Jean Hulk, Shay, Nita B. Greetings. Sunny with a Chance. It's your Wiz, Ra, 999, Priscilla, Kedra. Greetings, everybody, everyone's, Miss Frodia Rossier, Siobhan Webster, No Name, Jason Gates, what's up? Precious, Robin, Gigi McKnight, and Kyla. Oh, y'all, what is going on with love, child? We came on here today to meditate. I need some meditation in my life. I just want to breathe and send with love. Child, I found out that the state of Ohio then suspended and revoked my license. I said, for what? I ain't even had a speeding ticket. Well, when I called Mason, Ohio, they actually said you do, and you owe $285, and then you got to pay $126 to Tennessee to reinstate your license. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where would I even get a speeding ticket from, or a ticket? I don't know if it was a car accident. I didn't know what the fuck. So I called my daughter, who's also a reader, and she says, Mom, Spirit showed it to me. That's when you were driving Maya's truck and you got the speeding ticket in her truck. I said, you mean the ticket that I sent her money for that she didn't pay, I guess? Oh. It's now doubled, tripled to $285. But I ain't mad about it, because if you're a piece of shit once, you're a piece of shit always. So just thought I'd share that. Definitely sent you money for it, ma'am. And if more money was needed, all motherfucker had to do was ask for it. Would have gave it. But that's neither here nor there, because we are going to act inside of love today. Yes, ma'am and Mr. I just really wanted to just come on and send love and talk about a couple things. So first, before we get into this meditation, and because I'm going to need to clear this back off of me, I just want to say to the post office in Atlanta, all of you all are piece of shits. The post office in Atlanta, and I will be reaching out to the internal affairs, or whatever the fuck it is called. I don't even know. I will be reaching out to them here after this live is done. Let me tell y'all what the post office in Atlanta, those piece of shits have done, and I'm going to run this down inside of everything that I can. Miss Tanya Mims, she was one of our winners of our decks, our tarot card decks, right? That was sent out. I still have 2 winners to send them to. I've been just gradually, I had 4 winners. 2 have already supposedly received. Miss Peacefully, she received hers intact. Miss Tanya received not the package I sent. They took everything out of her package in Atlanta, put her booklet back in there, and an empty gift bag back in there, and sent her a note. Let me read you the note that they sent. If you do not know, no post office is supposed to repackage anything for you. Oh, gratitude, Brandy Mac. Gratitude. This is the letter from the post office, child. Okay, let's read it. Dear postal consumer, the enclosed was found loose in the mail. Loose. Even though if you have received a package from me, you know that it is double sealed. It is sealed and then sealed with a sticker. And you will know that your cards are double wrapped. Loose in the mail, or its packaging had been damaged in handling in the postal service. We realize your mail is important to you, and you have every right to expect it to be delivered intact and in good condition. The Postal Service makes every effort to properly handle the mail entrusted to us. Occasionally, damage does occur. We are currently striving to improve our processing methods to minimize similar occurrences. We appreciate your concern over the handling of your mail and sincerely regret the inconvenience you have experienced. If you have any missing items from your package, please contact the local Consumer Affairs office. This is what was in there. Do the booklet look like it was damaged? There's the brown paper bag intact. The booklet is intact. So I'm confused. The foot bath is gone. The oil is gone. The crystal is gone. The $100 bill that they probably thought was real is gone. And I hope the fuck you go to jail as soon as you try to spend it, because it's prop money. The tarot deck is gone. However, you put the empty gift bag back in there with the booklet and repackaged it. Funny, the booklet is not damaged. So everything else was damaged. Where is the items? I do have insurance on the package. However, you wanted the contents of it. How did you even know? You had to open it. And that's why they could not repackage it that way, because they had to open it to see what was in it. Took everything but the booklet. Felt that energy on it, Nick T. You hear me? And wanted it. Needed to know what was in it because they could feel the energy through the bag, baby. Y'all are a piece of shit, and I'm going to call on you. I just thought I would say that. Yeah. You say I retired from there. I hate that place. Them motherfuckers. Yes, it is a federal offense. It absolutely is. It is. It is. They wanted the contents because they thought that money was real, and it is not. I hope soon as you try to spend it, you go to jail. You're going to have to tell where you got that from. Motherfuckers have no morals. I hope your feet, if as soon as you try to do a foot bath with it, I hope your feet break out in 17 different rashes. I hope you try to use the tarot deck and every message you give you nothing but disdain for every situation in your life. And then I hope every situation was a tower moment, and I hope you experience it to the fullest of a tower moment. Yep. Hope a fucking toe fall off. You understand me? So then I'm thinking that maybe just like a separate situation. And then Ace tells me that he believes some contents from his package is missing. He's in a whole different state, but he believes it's his mom's neighbor that may have went into the package. So now I have to talk to him after this and see what's missing from his package. Moral of the story is there's a lot of people that are pieces of shit. May every reading be filled with tricks, and may you never connect with spirit and soul. Dirty beaches. All right. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Huh. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. And hug. I feel better now. You feel better? Okay. Gratitude. I needed the kiss and love. Somebody licked my lip. Don't do that ever again. That's not the kind of kiss I was trying to give you. Somebody stuck their tongue out and licked my lip. I don't appreciate that. Don't ever lick my lip, okay? Gratitude. Ugh. Somebody kissed my nose. He was just off balance. He didn't kiss my damn nose and shit. Listen. Jack, it better not have been you, Jack, over there kissing my nose and shit. Okay? Because period. You didn't lick my lip? Okay. All right. So get comfortable. You tried to kiss me back. You were supposed to. You say you got excited. All right. Breathe. Calm yourself. Relax. Breathe. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. Relax. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. Calm yourself, calm your nerves. Relax, breathe. Take 3 deep breaths. Hold it in for 6 seconds. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. Solitude wa. Solitude wa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. Philippande wa. Solitude wa. Gratitude to the soul. My soul is mine. I control me. I am in full control. I am the owner of my destiny. In through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. Take the time. Calm yourself. With everything that's always going on, it's okay to just breathe. Calm yourself. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. Clear out your energy. Release all of the toxins, the energy toxins. Release them all. Return to sender with everything that's going on. We are grateful for our here and our right now. We may not be where we want to be, but we are not where we were. We show gratitude. We show gratitude. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe. We call upon the grandmother, the intranet, Mother Adina, the original mitochondria, our DNA. We call upon it. We activate the keys within it. We unlock all of our harvest, so we shall receive what needs to be received. We show gratitude to our spirit and our connection, our frequency, our divine Simeon, Yehuda. We show gratitude that we shall reach the maximum of capacity inside of our frequency in which we can act in which we can hold for today. The right now is all that matters. We ask for strength from Yosef. We ask for a divine covering from Simeon, from Adonai, from Aphrodite. We ask that our energy be heightened and moved from the power of Skylingua and Skywita, and let our ether shine within as it radiates outward. We show gratitude to Etheria and Gated and Gideon. We show gratitude to Sirion. Let our light shine as bright as possible. In through your nose, out through your mouth, breathe. There's nothing you cannot handle today. Calm yourself, relax. There's no problem that's too big. There's nothing that you cannot handle. Straighten your back. Walk like you're walking with many, 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 many ancestors, deity, and Gede that fight on your behalf. You are covered from the north, south, east, and west. Let nothing move you. Let nothing shake you. You are grand. We're divine kinship. We are the soul body of the spirit family. We are divinely connected. There's nothing that you cannot handle today. Today is all that matters. Can't do anything about yesterday, and tomorrow may never come. So today, the right now, is all that matters. Own your space. Philippon Dewa. Philippon Dewa. My soul is mine. I control me. Solitude Dewa. Gratitude to the soul. Shishi Elemanti. Shishi Elemanti. Elbuti Akaya. Gratitude, everybody. Gratitude. Yes, gratitude. Gratitude, grateful. Gratitude. Greetings, Cole Brady. Gratitude, Michelle, Tempest, Tangi, Kakusa Goddess, Winter Baby. Greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ayana Jones, Brandy Love, Tamara Davis. Greetings, Deja 19. So I still have quite a bit of time before I have to do gratitude to the donations. Gratitude for your donations. So let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay. Okay. We're going to do quite a few things while we're on here today. Okay. So, got a few of them already out of the way. Sending love and abundance and peace to you. I ask that you send me that same kind of energy back. The three sisters, the three little girls The bikes were found by the lake in which they were also found there. Um, it is my knowing via the Spirit, as what Spirit has just said to me, that, like I said before, the family, there are people in the family that knows what happened to these children. But the Spirit is saying that the bikes were not ridden there; they were taken there. Like the bikes were taken there. Spirit also says trusted, like they trusted someone. People were trusted. There's an A name that would be connected to this, like a name that would sound like Amir, Amir, Amir. There's a name like that that is also being repeated that will be either connected to this or some capacity. Um, Something about, I don't know if that's joint custody or something about the custody of the children. Someone, I don't know if someone wanted to remove the children or fighting over the children. This was done purposefully to cause damage or harm. I believe, like, either, like, I don't believe they all were, like, they did not drown. Allegedly, they did not drown. Um, I feel like they were dumped there. I feel like one of them had a possibility of surviving, um, because I believe that maybe when she was placed in the water, she was still had some sort of pulse or still breathing to some capacity, which may be why maybe she may have had water in her lungs or something. But I believe that they were dumped there and the bikes were dumped there. There's something about somebody having a truck, so I don't know if they were moved around in the truck or if somebody witnessed something. Because I keep seeing a man sitting in a truck. I believe a man either witnessed it or he's either a part of this. But it looks like he sees it or he saw something. But he also may have not, should have not been there. So maybe he cannot speak on it because it would be a situation of why was he there? Because I almost feel like somebody was having an affair, like may have been having a sexual encounter when this was spotted with someone they should not have been with. So that's the way that feels for me on that. Um, the twins, Gaden and Gideon, are the governing spirit, the deities that are that watches over these children or tried to help these children. Um, Something about the mother or the in-law, the mother's in-laws, or and which may be the father of the children's moms or parents. Something about they need to step forward and say what they know or what they've heard. Allegedly, all information is alleged. They're telling me to bring up the bear or the name bear or teddy bear. There's something about a bear. Um, I don't know if that's an like a teddy bear, if there's someone's name bear, but they're telling me to mention the word bear. The accusations are real. Is what they keep saying, allegedly. I keep hearing somebody say, you have to go, you cannot be here, you have to go, you cannot be here. I keep hearing somebody say that, and then I hear somebody say, I'm not going no motherfucking where. I feel like there had been fighting, like their household is very tumultuous. I feel like somebody might have gotten hit or hit in the head before there. I feel like it's just a lot of chaos or arguing or something a lot there. This is done on purpose to hurt someone. I feel like there's some sort of like intoxication also. But I feel like the children either like was released to this person or went with this person or something because of the trust. I don't know why that there stands out bear, bear, bear. Also something about the big cousin. I feel like someone, like one of the babies, did not want to go. I don't know. Have anyone heard that there was some sort of custody dispute or some sort of custody battle, or if the children were being removed? Gratitude, Akimi Hill. That's separate. That's separate. Give me a moment. We'll look at it. Has anyone heard that? If you later find this out, if you would reach out to me, you can put it in my email. Let me give you my email. You can reach out via my email and put any validating points inside of my email, okay? Because there's something about this. Um, I don't know if it's custody of mother and father custody or custody like grandparents or a different family member wanting to take over the children. It just feels like there's some sort of custody issue or dispute or someone wanting to take the children or remove the children. All right, so I'm going to leave that. For the past 2 days, they've been telling me to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. So now we're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. She's being controlled mentally, allegedly. All information given is alleged. That she's being controlled allegedly, and that the new gentleman that she is supposedly dating is like handling her to some degree. I know many people probably would have thought that she would have been handling him, but it is something about him handling her or her being watched. And yes, this is about the three. That was what I just was talking about, was the three little girls, Amara. Yes. Yes. So that's why I was asking, had anybody heard anything about some sort of custody issue or the children being removed or needing to go live somewhere else? Because this was done purposefully to hurt someone. But Megan, it's almost like Megan is not fully in there or here. And so I feel like she is inside of going through a process. And again, this is all alleged information. Like she went through the humiliation ritual, right? with Tori. And that had many different legs to it, as you know. We've talked about that before. Uh, I I feel like there is something um that's so weird because there's something about a lapse in memory. So I don't know if she went out and can't remember something or if this has not happened yet because like I keep feeling like somebody put something in something that she took or drank, like put something in her drink or something. I just feel like there was like a lapse in memory or cannot remember something. um she's aggravating someone without intent, like she doesn't mean to, but I feel like she's such a strong-minded person. But I feel like she feels like she's been trapped inside of this whole thing. I believe she has some days where she really wishes that she could just not have done this or don't want to do this. Okay. um but it's just like she's not all the way there, like not wanting to get into this. Like I feel like she's found things out and have experienced things. They're also trying to do something with her mind. They keep showing me super scent, so it's something and that would be similar to that, where they're doing something to her mentally. But it's like lapses of time or can't remember certain things. Excuse me. And I feel like this has all started since the ending of the trial with Tori. I feel like some days she doesn't feel like herself, but I also feel like she doesn't want to say certain things because she don't want to look crazy and she don't want to rock the boat and she don't want to be in trouble with certain people. And I wish someone could validate this because I don't think she knows that someone is hopping in and out of her body. I don't think she knows this, allegedly. And I believe that's why she can't remember certain pieces of time because I don't think she knows this. But she's being handled, and I don't think she realizes she's being handled. Um, I keep hearing something about him doting on her and like giving her everything. It almost feels like Prince Charming in a way, of receiving everything that she didn't think that she could. But it's something about their relationship that feels like being covered or I really wish like one of her friends could reach out to me that would validate this because I feel like somebody needs to help um, in a different way. I feel like she wants love, she wants a family, she wants to, settle and do some things, but she doesn't necessarily want to play by their rules. And so I feel like it's showing up in her life in a different way. But I it's something about like not fully being there and having lapses of time, and like somebody did something with a drink, and I feel like there was maybe an alleged sexual experience that maybe she doesn't remember or know that happened. Because I also feel like there's a lot of people around her that pretend to be her friends that are jealous of her. Um, and again, we spoke about how her and the one friend were still communicating behind the scenes because, again, all of this was a humiliation ritual kind of thing, and there was a lot of sex acts that took place, and didn't want to be talked about. As you can see, they're still not speaking on this bodyguard that was allegedly missing. So, you know, yes, she still has friends, but the friends are not really friends. Some of them are not. Um, it's like vultures. It's a lot of people handling and getting paid and and watchers. There's a lot of watchers. I feel like we need to keep our eye on Megan Thee Stallion all the way up until around Christmas time, like December. I don't know what's taking place in December for her, but it's something about December standing out, like towards Christmas time stands out. Remember that we're saying that. Um, One of the young men from One Direction, there's something going on with one of them. And I really only two of them ever stands out to me, and that is the one with the Z name who sings Pillow Talk and Harry Styles. So I don't know if it's one of them or one of the other directions of the One Direction that I don't know in the direction they went to, but it's something about the One Direction, the group, one of them, something is happening with them. I don't know if one of them is falling ill or have something going on. Keep your eye on the group members from One Direction. You see a girl, he just disappeared. Who did? Who disappeared? I'm gonna have to go back and look at these comments because I'm not understanding. I don't know. You said December Megan. Yes, it's something about December for Megan Thee Stallion. Um, Keep your eye on Tretch from Naughty by Nature. There feels like there's something going on with him. I keep wanting to link him to cancer in some way. I don't know if that's for him or who that's for. That's connected to Tretch. They're very specific about saying Tretch from Naughty by Nature, cancer, illness. So I have to give it to you that way because that's the way that they keep showing it to me. Um, oh, the bodyguard. Okay. Yeah, so I think there's some sort of illness for Tretch as well from Naughty by Nature. Okay. For all of those children that were found, somebody had dropped the ball in gratitude to the soul and to the spirit that they did because whoever was over that convoy that were supposed to or were in charge of those children being shipped from one place to another, like two or three people dropped the ball, but I feel like one of them were purposefully done, dropped the ball. I don't know if somebody was actually like undercover inside of that operation where the children were found, but heads are going to roll in gratitude. I hope they slice them the fuck off because heads are going to roll in gratitude. So for whoever was in charge or whoever helped for that to come to pass, gratitude. But now we need to keep our eye on those children because I feel like some of them will be shipped back out and shuffled around again. They're not handling this correctly. They're not going to handle it correctly. Um, some of these children, like it's almost like they cannot afford for them to go back to their families, and I feel like some of them will, but I also feel like a lot of them will not. I don't think these are the 30 children from Cleveland that were missing, but there were several children, okay, that were found, and I feel like a lot of them will not be being returned, um, and nobody's going to ask questions. I feel like someone will be spotted. Someone will be spotted. Someone that is supposedly deceased or dead or was missing will be seen or spotted. But it almost feels like they will be seen with like a well-known person or something. Um, Something with a J. I don't know if they'll be with a person with a J or if they are the J. someone that's supposed to be like dead or missing or will be spotted. And I know when we do the world reading, some things show up immediately and some things take a while to show itself. Just as of yesterday, it was sent to me. I had did a world reading where I told you to take your children out of school because they will be putting your children in dormitories that almost feel like, I said, they feel like dormitories like college. And we're now in the summer, but I told you this was coming. And it is coming. It is here. They're calling it AB 665. And it is starting in California, but I believe it's already been started in other places. But again, it's universal law. They have to tell you. So they're just now letting you know that they will be starting AB 665 in California, which is where if they deem and feel like your child is in an unsafe environment, they are going to remove your children without your permission and put them in dormitories. Told you they will do that. And they are doing it with the children that are in school, that are physically going into a school building. They're telling you that they have the right to talk and question your children without your knowledge. And I told you that this would happen. I told you it would happen. I told you they were going to put them in dormitories. And that is now what they're getting ready to do. Okay. So just so you know that, and this was probably 8 months ago or so that I said this. Okay. I did a world reading where I told you to keep your eyes on DC Young Fly for whatever reason, because I did not know. And now we're here with the mother of his children. I stand by what I said. And what I said was, when this happened with Jackie O allegedly, I said, this doesn't feel right to me. This feels like someone owes something. They've given you different narratives about Miss Smith, okay? And they told you that first they said she passed away on the table during surgery. Then she was found in a hotel room. Her fan base said that she did a live, or she made a post to where she said the surgery went fine and she was great. And then now all of a sudden it's this, and now all of these reviews about this physician that she allegedly went to, being that he is no good and all of these different things. And I just can't believe that this young woman of 3 would risk her life where she would not have done research on a notable physician. This screams of something else completely. I heard Sean Davy Way say, people just die. People do just die, but this young woman did not. This is about owing something here, okay? And I know there's a lot of speculation, so I say allegedly, okay? When I did the horoscopes, again, I'll say it. When I did the horoscopes, I had no idea that Jackie O was a Scorpio. They say she is a Scorpio. And when I was doing Scorpio, I kept hearing the name Jonathan. I even said it. I said, I don't know who Jonathan is, but someone keeps saying Jonathan. So I don't know if that person is Jonathan or if they're yelling out to Jonathan, but I needed to connect to Jonathan. I did not know that DC Young Fly's name is Jonathan. So I did the June horoscopes June 2nd. So just don't know about that. But there is, okay. So just going to state that. I feel like it's maybe 5 to 7, let me say between 5 to 10 states that are changing up something about the registry when it comes to your vehicles. And like something with the plates or the license plates, registries, different things are going to be changing inside of the DMV. They're showing me a dream that I had where I said I saw the license. It's like a license plate, but it's a big license with your face on it, and it was at the back of the car. It's something that will have something to do with that kind of dream, that kind of thing. But I feel like they're going to be starting this up north first, like up in like Baltimore, New York, Jersey, Connecticut, up there in those areas, up north, up east, northeast. Um, where they're going to be looking at doing something with the registries for vehicles and license plates. They're also, this goes into something about them changing the laws. Remember what I'm about to say to you. They're also going to be changing some of the laws or something to do with the car registries with the laws, because Spirit keeps saying commandeering your cars, like taking your cars if they feel like it will, like if they want to take your car, they will take your car. Like, and put like holding cells or putting you in a holding, something about holding you 24 to 48 hours, and they won't have to answer any questions because of the mandate or the law that's being changed. It's something about the license, the registry, the like the real ID kind of thing. It's something with that. They're gonna be doing a lot because it's also something about your blood type. We just was talking about blood types yesterday, me and someone. But it's something about your blood types. It's almost like they're separating people connected to certain blood types. Just remember everything that I'm saying to you. Um, on a different note, there's going to be something about families trapped at the border or across the border or can't get back over the border. I don't know if people are going to be going on vacation and something happens where they're not being allowed to cross back over into the Americas or something. But it's something about families being held at the border. Please remember I'm saying that. Anything that you get validation on, please feel free to send it to a magicwalk@gmail.com. Okay. Um, You said it's people on TikTok claiming to be RH negative, taken by the Greys. Really? Oh shit. Mm. Well, remember what we're saying to you. I don't understand what that is, but okay, so I'm gonna say that too. But people are something about being stuck at the border. So anything that you get on that, Um, and that's also a validation because I told you they would find a whole bunch of children as well too. So that came to pass. What we just talked about, told you they would find a whole bunch of children, but again, some of these children will be shuffled right the fuck back out. And let me tell you something: if you suspect that children are being like sex trafficked and human trafficked or whatever, they have these hotlines. Those hotlines are not hotlines, child. Those hotlines are meant for them to know who is talking, who's telling, and how to go back and pick up those children. Okay, so let's not use those. Okay, this is very like daunting that we can't trust anyone but ourselves. We need to develop systems. But the spirit keeps saying the fallen will show itself. I don't know what that means. Um, there's a lot of possessions that are happening where people are being possessed and they're doing things like unaliving their children. These are possessions. These are energies of possession. What is this, Mika? Applying to devoted to my life. Y'all help me with this one. Is there a setup or does murder run in the family mystery? What's that, Malika? What is that? But I just wanted to come on real briefly. And so now what I'm going to do, I want to look at the past eons of maybe three people. So I'll take three people. I'm going to drop the link for three people. The first three people that I see, I will do it for you. It's not a reading. What I would like to do, because sometimes it comes up in readings, is I want to see who you were in the past life. See if I pick up on anything for anyone from a past life. Don't know if I'll see anything for you, but I can't promise anything. But I definitely want to see, because it sometimes is very interesting. I did a reading yesterday for a gentleman, and I saw that he used to be a fighter pilot. Um, and I think his name was like Frank or something. It started with an F. And I told him I didn't know if he was one of the Tuskegee Airmen, but I want to look and see. And I saw, I did a reading for Pammy's sister today, and I saw one of her past eons. I do call them eons. And so I want to just see, it's not a full reading, but I just want to see if I can see who you were in the past. Okay. So I'm going to drop that link. And the first three people that I see, I'm going to do. I'm only do three because I just want to see. Let me get some paper. And I'm going to roll me a little bitty herb. Some herbs. I'm going to smoke some herbs here. I need to warm up my tea. I didn't get much in there. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App, that Venmo, that Zelle, that PayPal, whatever. Get your donation on. Jojo, get your ass off of here because you have direct communication with me, motherfucker. Get your ass down. You is a personal friend. Absolutely. The fuck? You can call me anytime. Let's see. His ass up here. What the hell? Hey, let's see. That goddamn thing is going crazy. Let me push don't show again. Greetings.
Greetings.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. Let me move this banner out of our face. Miss Lachelle, well, it was nice to see you in person now.
Nice to see you too.
Yes. Oh, real quick, for whoever already has their tickets to North Carolina, you need to make sure I have your ID because I will be going through them today. Um, you can pick a person if you like. I'll see about it. So let's look and see who you may have been in a past life or what I pick up on about your past life. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mm. So, in one of your, I'm gonna say most recent eons, you were one of the people that were tricked by what we know as Harriet Tubman. You were tricked by her. Um, because you know how I feel about slavery, that we weren't really slaves, but you were unaware because it feels like you had children and like you and your husband and your children. I feel like your husband went off to like fight for something or was taken away or something. Um, but it feels like you were separated from your husband, the father of your children. I see 3 children. Um, I feel like there's 2 names that stand out because I know you have a daughter, and I know that there's probably like 2 boys, I believe, and a daughter. And the names like Adam and Samuel stand out to me for whatever reason. Um, I almost feel like your name was like Berta Dean, something with the B. Um, and you were very strong minded. Um, I feel like you did not know that you were in servitude. You did not realize that because it was just like you were just trying to survive and live and wanting to live in a good way. I feel like you worked. I got chills on that. I feel like you worked, but it was the manner in which you were being treated. That's why you did not realize you were in servitude. Okay, and so you're like Bernadine, Bertie, something like that. That's your name. Um, I feel like you had a twin. Spirit keeps saying it's twin. You had a twin. Do you connect with twins right now?
No.
I feel like you.
My family always talks about twins. My great grandparents are twins.
Yeah, I feel like you had a twin. Um, but I feel like you were tricked. Like you were tricked, but there's some sort of altercation or fight that took place. Um, because she was a spy. She wasn't a savior. She was a spy, and she traded on a lot of people allegedly. And I feel like you were one of those people. Um, I feel like you were also one of the fighters, like you were one of the people that were able to divert the situation where you actually took some people and y'all also like went and started your own township or town.
Sounds
Um,
like me.
yeah. um, because I feel like you like the word mayor comes up. So either you became the mayor or you found a different spouse and your spouse was the mayor. But you helped to take other people and develop a different like colony, township. Um, I feel like you live to an old age, but I feel like the old age is like 60 something, 70 something, because I feel like that was old. Um, your actual lineage connects to 3 other people that's on here on this live that's watching, and you don't know that you all connect.
Okay.
Okay. Gratitude, Miss Lachelle. That was
Gratitude.
interesting.
Thank you.
Bernie, Bernadine, Berta. Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, Keisha.
Greetings, Governor. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
All right, let's see. First thing I kept hearing and was chase, and I'm like chase. I don't know if somebody was chasing you in the past life. I didn't know what that means. They keep saying you had a son named Chase. Okay. Um, it's so funny. Let me tell you something. What you do right now, you did then. They said you lived a very average life in one of your last eons. You look to me, you almost look the same. You look the same. This here, your nose, all of the bone structure here, all looks the same to me. I have chills. but you owned. And I say own because people came to you to for you to sew their pants and clothes. Like I got chills. Ooh, you made clothes for them. You were like a seamstress, but it was your son who became known. His name was Chase. He became known for something like he had political connections, but I also feel like he was like a trumpet player. He played music to some degree. Um, I feel like his life came to a tragic end due to a genome woman that he had an affair with, or something to that effect. Okay, but you lived a very humble life. Okay, in one of your past eons, and you were a seamstress. Um, Jean, Jeannie, something to that effect. Um, I feel like the only difference is you had a gap. You had a gap in your teeth. I feel like you passed from like a hemorrhage to the brain or something. Um, you often come back to you right now. She comes to you. You come to you right now, and she gives you ideas. You understand me?
I do.
She gave you the pillows, like the Yehuda pillows. She gave you those. Um, she guides you a lot, um, as well as Chase. He's one of your biggest supporters. He was the first person that I just heard when I started speaking to you. But you lived a very humble life in that particular eon. You look the same. You just had a gap in your teeth. Um, it looks like you wore like a little fro or something to me. I have chills again. Um, like you were a really good tailor. Your specialty was like pants or something. Okay. Um, you ever seen The Color Purple where Miss Celia is making them trousers? That's the way.
Yes.
That's how it looks. Um, but it's your son that stands out for some reason. Your son stands out to me, Chase. Um, Big guy. He was a big guy, handsome guy, very well known, slickster. I see those nice like suits. Um, wasn't always an honest guy. You know what I mean? He had political connections, like he was doing something, but he was also like into music in some way. But a genome woman brought him to his demise in some capacity. I almost want to apologize, like, oh, condolences to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I just wanted to see that. Gratitude, Keisha. But she
Gratitude. Love you to life.
her. I think her name is like Jean or Jeannie or something. Um, I want to say this is so weird because I know you're in Chicago now, but honestly, I feel like Chicago is where Chase died at. I feel like you're from Louisiana in that life. Yeah, I feel like you're like Louisiana, Bayou type thing, somewhere around there. Could even be Arkansas, but I want to connect those two states to you. But I feel like you're right now in Chicago because that's where your son passed away at. Okay.
Okay.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Love you.
You too. Mm. Let me stuff my thing. Let me stuff my thing. Hold on, let me give me some to smoke because I got the jitters. Ooh, I got the jitters. He was a trumpet player or something, Keisha. He was like a trumpet player, very well known or something. He was a handsome guy. He's like a almost like a caramel complexion, nice looking, nice grade of hair or something. Um, I also feel like it was something about how you got pregnant or how he was conceived and something to that effect. And the weird part is I feel like you didn't have very much communication with him. He just was living this lifestyle, just like he shouldn't have been living. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Oh,
Greetings.
greetings.
How are you?
I'm doing
You're
good, Governor. How are
front of
you?
but we don't get very many men up, so I felt like I'm gonna choose a man today.
Oh, well,
Uh,
that's nice.
yes. Before I get to your past life, I want to understand something else. How do you connect with motorcycles, or who around you connect with motorcycles?
I had a cousin that drive them. I got a cousin that drive them and build on them and stuff.
Okay. And how do you connect with the C or K name?
My mother's name is Kathy.
Okay. And then do you drive trucks, or were you going to do truck driving or something? What's the driving
I
of the
was
truck?
gonna do it at one point, but I just kind of changed my mind about it.
You would have been so, so lucrative.
Yeah.
It's always time if you ever want to go back and do it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um, is that your grandmother that's passed over?
Yeah. All of my grandparents have
Your
passed.
mom's mom?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little deeper for you. Okay. You have very, very strong Shango energy. Don't know if you know anything about the Orisha, but you carry a lot of Shango energy with you. Um, like very, very warrior type energy around you as well. Um, your mother from a past life watches over you a lot. You look just like you did then. You just didn't have
Wow.
the hair you have now. Um,
Okay.
she watches over you now because in your past life you were killed by genome men. White men
Mm.
killed you. Um, like they tied you to a horse or something and drug your body. Okay. Um, and nobody ever had to answer for that. Okay. Um, you were placed in water. You were placed in water. They keep referring to like Emmett Till. So there's something that will be similar to that. I feel like you were like 20, 21 years old when this took place. Um, and I feel like that's your most recent eon that you just came from. That's where you just came from. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When you were like up between the ages of 19 and 21, did you feel like you weren't going to make it, or were you scared that something would happen to you?
I feel like our hell was breaking loose to a certain extent. I
Yeah.
started doing a lot of moving around, I was paranoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your soul felt that energy. You wanted to make sure that you made it past that age span.
Yeah, after that though, it feels like it's for the most part smooth sailing. But
Yeah,
that was a crazy time period.
absolutely. Um, you're very gifted and you don't act inside of your gift. Um, your father from that time in that last life was a Mason,
Oh.
which is why you were targeted because he spoke out about things. Okay.
Mhm.
And I got chills on that. And so therefore you were targeted. I feel like you had like two little brothers as well. Very interesting. Very interesting. Your lineage connects with a couple people on here too. You just don't know that. Um, you are from the Lyrans, meaning you come from Yehuda's tribe. Okay.
Wow.
You're like one of the mighty lions somewhere. If we go back further and further and further, in one of your other eons, very galactical. Star seed is what they call you. You have sight. Don't know why you don't use it, but it's almost like something told me. I knew that shit was gonna happen. You know what I mean? But that's just
Mhm.
because you're very highly gifted and you don't allow that to um, you don't use it because I don't know if it's scary for you or what that is.
Nah, I feel when I use it a lot of times, I feel like it get me in trouble. Like it just pisses a lot of people off. And yeah, when I tap into it, like I just make more and more people mad about it when I'm just honest and truthful and stuff. So I don't talk a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, ain't nothing they can do about it, okay?
Okay.
But I will say that your grandmother wants me to send love to you. She's talking about your feet. So I don't know if you need to like oil the feet or if something going on with your
Yeah,
feet.
I need to get back oiling them. And
Okay.
I recently got a job where I'm on my feet for 12, 13 hours. And yeah, so I've been trying to figure out what to do, something different to keep
Go
it.
let them soak and have them
Okay.
scrubbed and scraped.
Okay.
It's going to be very relaxing for you, okay?
Okay.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yeah. It was so interesting. Wow. Miss Jazzy. Are you ready, ma'am? All right, she clicked out. Who's next in line? Hey, Miss LT.
Hey, how are you?
Good. You didn't let your hair. You doing something different with your hair.
Yeah, getting ready for a vacation next week.
Oh, okay. Well, period. Well, period. Well, period. You're a lawmaker. You were a lawmaker.
Okay.
Wow. You were in the movement. Wow. You were someone well known, famous lawmaker. Like I feel like you were in some sort of like fighter movement. They keep saying you came before Martin King. So before Martin Luther King, you were before him. You were like some sort of activist, lawmaker. You also look the same. I feel like smaller nose, fuller lips, but you look the same. Um, same mole, same mole. Um, it may have looked different or in a different place on your face. Um, you spoke a lot in a lot of places. You made a lot of changes, which is kind of why you feel like sometimes right now, like you're supposed to be doing more and you don't know what that is.
That's so true.
I think your name was like Helen or Helene or something like Helen. Lawmaker, some kind of activist. You were in a lot of different meetings. You lived a very long time and you were active for a very long time. I don't know. I almost feel like you could probably find yourself if you looked. Um, something Helen or Helene or don't know if that's your first or last name because I feel like you've taken a photo and I feel like you wore glasses, but they look like pointy on the ends.
Like these.
Oh my God, that gave me chills.
Mm,
Because I can see your photo. It's black and white. You have on the glasses in you.
cat eyes.
Holy shit.
Wow.
There may be a B name that's also connected, like Helen Bradford, something like that. Okay.
Mhm.
Bailey Bradford, something with a B. I honestly feel like you might be able to find yourself.
Okay.
Um, that's all I can tell you. You were an activist. I feel like you had a child. I
Mhm.
feel like it's a daughter that you had. Um, I feel like it's something reversed, like your father passed first and your mom lived a while. You know what I mean? I feel like it's something that's in reverse like that. Um,
It's the
very,
opposite now.
yes.
Yeah.
I feel like very, very humble beginnings as a child for her. Um, I wonder if that's your married name because he keeps repeating it like Helen Bradford, Helen Thomas Bradford, like that's your maiden, and then you were married or something. But I feel like you might be able to find yourself. That's so strange. I really hope you can find yourself. But I feel like you had a child, like a daughter or something. Um, because there's something about you fighting for the rights, but it doesn't feel like it just feels like there was a continuous of like activism or something. I feel like you lived a while. She also comes to you and works with you. Did you look at yourself one day in the mirror and you thought you looked different?
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like she showed her face to you, and that's the face you saw. And it's like, that's strange. I feel like I look a little different today. Like I look different right now.
Okay.
And I feel like it's because you saw her face. It's so
Okay.
strange.
Okay.
But she does work with you. Please let me know if you find her.
I will.
I'm almost
Helen
tempted to lick
Bradford.
myself. It's like Helene Bradford or something.
Helen-
I don't know. But
Okay.
also look for Thomas or Thompson or something with a T as well.
Okay.
Okay, gratitude.
Thank you so much.
Oh, they said Helen Burroughs. Who is Helen Burroughs? Helen Burroughs. Look that up right now while we're still on here. Let's see. She was a journalist. Helen Bradford was a journalist, and then they saying Helen Burroughs. Let's see. They said you look like Helen Burroughs. Let's look.
Nanny. She's like Nanny. Nanny.
I almost feel like she fought for the rights of like jobs or some shit. I don't know. She favors her. You found her?
I think this is her. Educator and activist.
Oh my fucking God. Are you serious? Can I see? Please show me.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you.
That is crazy. Oh my God. Smaller nose. Oh wow. Look at you. Oh, LT.
And it's so funny because education is something that I was told I should have gone into. And I've done a little of it overseas teaching, but I did not. My aunts, great aunts were teachers on my grandmother's side. So it very well could be. Wow.
Teacher and activist. Uh, I I can't. I have chills all the way through my body. Look at you.
I'm going to do some more research.
Please
Gratitude.
do.
Gratitude. For the
Gratitude.
ones who put that in the chat. I appreciate that.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Take care, honey.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
ma'am. I gotta let that sit in for a second. I feel like, ooh, wee. Mmm. Mmm. That was my three people, wasn't it? Listen, it's a lot of motherfuckers back here, but that was my three people. Let's see who's back here. We got a few people. Okay. Look at Malik. Malik. Malika, wait a minute, goddammit. What is you? Is you just like a guy? What is this, Malika?
JoJo didn't make it, so I was just. And then that was so beautiful, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
You coming incognito?
I went shopping in Rose Closet and everything.
I kept looking like, who is he? Malik music.
Well, I'm glad I could make you laugh.
What is wrong with you? You is crazy as hell, bro.
I'm here for it, JoJo. I tried. I love y'all. Go on. I'll call you after.
Okay, that was so dope, man. Helen Burroughs.
It really was. It really was.
Activist.
I'm about to research Helen Burroughs too, because that is amazing. That connection, and I knew the tears were coming, even though I am now crying myself. That was beautiful. Ashe. Okay, let me get down to the next. Oh, you're done? You're done?
I'm done, but I'm gonna do one more person.
Okay, all right. Love
That
you.
was so dope. I cannot not do it.
Love you, peace.
Love you too. Ooh.
It's me. Yay.
Greetings, how are you?
How you doing, governess? At work?
I am well.
At work, listening to you in my AirPod, per usual.
Gotta fuck you up.
Uh-oh.
You were a man.
That sound about right. Mm-hmm.
You were a man, but you did something with brains or brain cells, stem cells, some sort of research. Very, very smart man you were.
Cool.
Almost would be considered genius, but you almost look like you were biracial. You kind of look very light complected, nice textured hair. It's not even that you look like yourself. I feel like you would look like your father from this eon. You may have looked like your father from this eon. That you did.
This is important.
Yeah, you were some sort of like, I don't want to say use the word doctor, but like you did something notable with like brain research or stem cell research or something with the mind or the brain. Your all of your data was stolen. They wanted you to show it to them and explain to them, and they took your data and said it was theirs. Stole from you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very strange, and it feels like the way that things may have happened. I don't know if they killed you or if they like did something that made you mentally gone. I also hear the number 43, so I don't know if that was how old you were. I don't feel like you necessarily had children. I feel like you had a woman that you dealt with that had a child, like a son. I feel like you were very passionate about your work. That it almost felt like you were mentally, like people were like, that motherfucker's crazy, but really you understood a lot of stuff.
Shoot, that's me in this life now.
I can believe it. Yeah. But you were a genius to a sort. Like a lot of shit that we use today is because of you. You should stand in that and own that and apply that to you right now and today. That we show gratitude. I have chills because a lot of things that we do is because of you. That was stolen from you.
That's a lot. I show gratitude to you for even being able to tell me that.
Yes.
Now watch I have a crazy dream after this tonight.
Well, I'm just happy. Gratitude for your past eon that you made the ways that because some of that has something to do with blood as well, like research on blood. Like you did a lot of things. I keep want to say brain, but I feel like you did a lot of things. You were extensive in your knowledge because you were very good with like numbers and understanding dynamics and stuff. Um, and very
Mhm.
like genius like. I feel like you have been that way since a little boy. And again, a lot of shit that we use came from you. So gratitude to you.
Wow, thank you. Gratitude to you. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to do some research within the family to see where that comes from. And
Yes.
whose side is that and that side.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gratitude, governess.
Yes. You know who I think you were? Because they keep saying you were Charles.
Charles.
Do anybody know who I'm talking about? They keep saying Charles. You were Charles. Charles. Just as I am, you say you know who I'm talking about. It's Charles Darwin. I think. Tell me what it Charles because they say she's Charles. It's Drew or Darwin. He did. You did something. I think you were Charles. You did something with medical. He was the doctor who did the blood plasma. Oh shit! Do research.
Wow.
Find you. Find you. Find you. Okay.
Wow.
I
And
think
what was it, Charles who?
I don't know the last name. They keep saying you were Charles, and I feel like he was well known. They say he was biracial. Yeah,
Oh, snap.
he was a
Mm-mm-mm.
doctor. It's something I don't know how his life ended, but I feel like it's something mental or something happened there. I don't know. But do more research on that. Please let me know, okay?
Absolutely. Gratitude to you, governess.
Gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go.
All right. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Yeah, y'all said she got his nose. It's the same nose. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let me tell you why I feel like this was important today that I did this. Because if you know who you were, if you knew where you came from, who you were, it'll make a difference in your life as today. So I feel like that was very, very important. Um, I'll do this again. At some point, I definitely will do this again. Let me see. Malika done sent me some. Let me see. But I feel like this was very important so some of us can know exactly where we came from. Well, this is how he looked to me. This is how he looked to me. That's how he was looking to me. They keep saying she was Charles. That's crazy as fuck, bro. Crazy as fuck. I can't even make that make sense to me. He died needing a transfusion. Ain't that some shit? God damn. Wow. Well, I love y'all. I'm sorry for the people I did not get to. We'll do it again. I love you so very much. Gratitude for just coming. Okay. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.